Great, beautiful, blissful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. This is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgo, sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, great rising, salutations. Glad you can make it into the building. Now, I just want to say shout out to every single one of you that has been rocking with me. Now, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get in prayer. Let's get into meditation. Let's get our mind right. Then we'll get into title and downloads and get into it, okay? So, spirit guides, angel, universe, we just thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, take that beautiful energy and we're going to give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, and amen. Now, normally I go ahead and tell you I work on the first one, but since we already came in early, I want to do it again, just for some of y'all who just didn't have time to come in and do the mudras for the day. So what this is going to help you with is higher knowledge, okay? This helps you assist in meditation, concentration, and wisdom, balances the left and right sides of the brain, improve concentration, opens and balances the third eye chakra, but it also assists you in meditation, okay? So what you do for the instructions, touch the tip of the index finger to the tip of the thumb, forming a circle. All other fingers extended outward. Rest the back of the palms on the top of the thighs. Palms facing upward, okay? Now, what we're going to focus on is I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Again, I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe, okay? So let's go ahead and breathe in that positive energy and positive light. Before we get started, I do want to say shout out to every single one of you again. Now, this is for Virgo, sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus. If you're a cross watcher that so happen to be watching this, just take out the Virgo placement and put yours in it. Now, with that basically being said, shout out to my A1 Day 1, shout out to my mods, shout out to the soul family, shout out to all the beautiful star seeds that's in trying to increase your knowledge in the spirituality and a positive growth for your highest abundance and highest good, okay? So let's go ahead and breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we are letting it go back to the universe. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. Again, we letting it go one last time. Breathe in. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Hold it. And release out. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Again, I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Salah, Namaste. So with that basically being said, Virgo, the title of this one is Stop Being Mentally Blocked from Your Happiness, okay? Again, stop being mentally blocked from your own happiness. Now, it may be some things that going on into your life where you starting to feel more free. We done talked about that. We done talked about a lot of this. So for you, Virgo, you got to start pushing yourself in a whole new different light, a different aspect. I feel like some of you have been pondering about how to get your life together, how to do the things that you need to do in order to grow. Some of you have been in numerous failed relationships where you want to give up on love, but now you are starting to transmute that energy. Instead of giving up on love with others, you are starting to show love into yourself, okay? Now, for some of you, you may be feeling like you at your bottom. You may feel like you at your wit's end when it comes to trying to overextend a helping hand with yourself to overcome over situations dealing with people who may treated you unfairly. Now, not only that, I'm also feeling around you, Virgo. It may be some of you may be dealing with some energy that you may be feeling like you are stagnated on, or if maybe you feel like you stuck, you may be feeling like you're not understanding the lessons or getting to the place that you need to be for your higher growth and your highest understanding. So Virgo, mentally, you have to start, some of you are starting to be more aware about the choices and that what you are doing in your life to make you grow. Now, Again, let's get started. Virgo, you're rebuilding, right? Into a new stage where you are seeking some type of emotional happiness for yourself or some type of emotional fulfillment where you feel stable into believing into you. Some of you are starting to find love and being compassionate into new things about reaching your full potential. Now, if this is shadow work for some of you, I can't say since it's Valentine's Day, some of you may be dealing with love. It may be shadow work about you, finally understanding about what you need to work on within yourself from you being mentally blocked or being mentally stuck. Or this could be somebody around you may be feeling like they mentally stuck or mentally blocked. Virgo, the energy that you may be carrying where you may be a little standoffish, where you feel like you rather just be in hermit mode, be left alone, or be in some type of independence to help yourself on your journey. Now you are starting not only being passionate, but you are seeing now how people are and how they've been delaying you on this road that you've been on as well. Now, some of you may be sitting down and pondering about the past, about how things can get better for you, about how you always be getting stuck in some type of scenarios or stuck in some type of situations where it's really hard for you to grow. Some of you has been really going through the transitional phases into healing and understanding with the awareness about this certain energy right here, the stagnation energy, the energy of lack of doubt, the energy of a lack of motivation, the energy where you may feel like you may be wanting to give up, or somebody may be want to give up because the way that you're acting. Take it as it resonates. Now, not only that, Virgo, you are still ready to explore into some type of new adventure. Like if you are taking a leap of faith for some of you may be doing some different career aspects or having different passions about not only your career goals, but your personal goals. Some of you maybe want to become a little bit more financially stable. Some of you want to become more emotionally stable. Some of you want to reach accolades and push yourself on a spiritual level. Every aspect that you've been going through, you have been understanding how to get through it. However, the procrastination that you keep deep within yourself about keep thinking about how to take action without taking action is creating hindrance, okay? Now, not only that, Spirit is telling you to stay on track because you own a whole new light and a whole new level. You just got to put a little bit more energy in it. Now, I do feel like it's people who have been around you that may have been trying to hinder you out. They know they can no longer manipulate you. They know they no longer can get close to you like they once have due to you going through the cycles of understanding about how people are. But I feel like you got tired of dealing with certain type of energies where it was draining you out, and this is why you feel like some of you are majorly on this hermit mode or in this outcast phase. You have mentally been through so much during these last couple of cycles. For some of you, the cycles can be a 3-week cycle, 3-month cycle, or a 3-year cycle. Some of you have been expanding and understanding how to overcome over your fears when it deals with transitional healing and when it deals to people that's trying to put you in some type of hindrance. Okay, now don't feel like you off your course and don't pick yourself back in the past. Don't overanalyze the situation because mentally the situations you are thinking about by overanalyzation is leading you into some type of failure. Okay, so with that basically being said, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I'll tell you I was gonna come back in for you again for you. Now, with that basically being said, I just want to say I love every single one of you like I always say to you. And if nobody ain't told you that, I'm going to tell you that. Now, make sure you believe in yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Now, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace to every single one of you. Some of you may need to have that peace in your life. Some of you may need to feel like you're worthy of that light or that understanding to help yourself grow. Now, with that basically being said, let's jump directly into this thing. Right now, I feel like Virgo, we got the Justice card basically being in reverse with the Two of Wands upright. Okay? Now, I sense that Virgo right now, you may feel like things are maybe unjustified about the people that you may be dealing with when it comes to something that you are trying to build on. Yes, you have been flowing into this newness. Yes, you've been flowing into a new foundation. And now you are starting to feel like the people that promised you some type of offer, opposed to help you out, opposed to aid you in this journey, you are starting to understand of the manipulation tactics that a person carry. Now, I feel like right now what's going on when it comes to your foundation, you are starting to see who's really there for you and who's really not, because you probably been in some type of delay about moving forward. Okay, now have you been looking out and making plans? Yes, you've been looking out and making plans to take some type of action when it comes to your wish fulfillment. Okay, now the more you are starting to be emotionally stable, the more you starting to see the opportunities of what you hold in your hand. Now some of you hold the resources to level up. Some of you hold the resources that to understand with this transition that you are going through, you will understand how to give and take. Somebody give you a little, you give them the bare minimum. Somebody give you a lot, you give them more. Somebody make a broken promise to you, you forgive and you move on. You don't go back to the same scenario. Now, I am sensing right now what's also going on. Some of you may be confused about a career path or a career choice or some type of decision that you want to make. Now, are you tired of juggling around? Yes, some of you may have been juggling around, trying to 1 minute you feeling this way, 1 minute you may be feeling that way. So I feel like some of you are juggling your emotions, and now it started to be more overwhelming, where it's starting to absorb you, or maybe you've been giving out a lot of your energy where you are disappointed, and now you are starting to move forward. With the Ace of Cups clarified by the Seven of Swords basically being in reverse, it may be some type of communication issues that made you feel down, or it may be something logically that's keeping you mentally in frustration into this profitable state, or in this Five of Cups. The more you start to change into your life, the more you starting to understand what this new cycle, you got to overcome over your fears. Now, when it comes to your emotions, yes, you've been dealing with a lot of people who've been putting you in some type of lack of direction and keeping you in some type of mental bondage. Now, the more you start to change, the more hard work you're starting to put in, but you just don't know which way to go. So with the Eight of Swords clarified with the Eight of Cups, both of them being in reverse, Triple H may be very significant for you. You may be going through numerous cycles, finally understanding the hints and clues that you need in order for you to grow. Now, if you are dealing with narcissistic type of people, I feel like this lack of direction is all based on you walking into the unknown. And the more you start to walk into the unknown, the more you starting to understand about how to get out of situations that's keeping you blocked in your life. This can be physical blockages. This can be people who got envy and hate on you. You know how to understand how to maneuver through them. And some of y'all I may not like to say this. Some of y'all understand how to deal with individuals when you even know you gotta bow down. I'm not saying bow down, when you even gotta lower your standards and not being so upfront and so blunt to get into a door that you may have been trying to seek some type of new advancement in life. Now, I feel like whether you are manifesting, I feel like right now you've been on the road manifesting yourself to stay patient, to get out of some type of destructible events that keep occurring into your life. This can be somebody that keep putting you in the same cycle that you know that's not good for you. This can be you being in the same cycle for allowing yourself not to have the patience and listen to spirit and follow your intuition when it comes to these narcissistic type of individuals in your life that's keeping you blocked. You are also understanding that people are starting to become bitter by the way that you are walking and by the way that you are talking and by the way that you are doing things in your life the way you need to. Now, some people want to keep you in some type of disappointment, all because they didn't want to allow things to end, but off of their arrogance or off of their ego. Now, I am also seeing the more you start and flow, the more you're starting to flow with spirit. The more spirit is showing you the proper way how to be in pursuit of keeping your emotions balanced, or be in pursuit of walking away from things that's not good for you. Now, you hear me say that all the time, but Virgo, I feel like it's some people around you again that's try to dim your light. Not only try to dim your light, they try to take your spotlight when it's your divine time. Now, not only that, it may be somebody who may be one-sided or over controlling and trying to take the hope. Now, every time you may try to extend your hand out or say something or take some type of action dealing with this individual or this energy you may be dealing with, you may be confused because somebody may be juggling you around. This could be a boss turn around trying to prolong a promotion date on you and trying to get you to work. You are starting to realize the choices that you have made in your past is making you frustrated because you see yourself right into this newness of this abundance and this inspiration and this motivation and this abundance that you need dealing with finances and spirituality. But you also understanding the people that's around you who've been wasting your time. And with the Six of Cups basically being in reverse, you are starting to understand the lessons, the hints, and clues when it comes to people around you that want to always try to take control. Now, I feel like you are starting to take power back like you've been doing before. You are in motion. You are moving. This is divine time for you to move instead of you keep trying to go through the numeratic changes of you trying to get out of some type of emotional state. For some people, they keep putting you back in this state. This can be a job. They keep putting you in a state with the hopes and dreams of trying to get to a certain aspect, and they know they're not going to send there. This can be you dealing with application, and some of y'all looking for jobs that's turning you down and turning you down. You still being optimistic, and you still got the energy to be empathic enough to transmute these emotions with this change that you are going through. Now, some people don't know it, but Virgo and cross watcher, whoever's watching, you are keeping yourself in control, dealing with yourself as you making changes to get out of this mental blockage. Now, I feel like people still trying to take you down the wrong road, and you starting to understand the challenges about the people that you hang around with, because they always about control. They want to have authority over you. They want to have control over you. Now, I feel like with this red right here, I feel like you are not grounded enough like you need to be for because people is trying to allow to get inside what you need to get. Now, it may be a loud disturbances. It may be people trying to take you off your track. But I feel like the more focused you stay with your own mental clarity, the less stress and anxiety that you have when it comes to dealing with these individuals. Now, are you walking away from bitter people and bitter energy and unexpected events? Yes, you have. You have been manifesting again a newness of how to get rid of something old and to bring into something new. Now, all the hard work and dedication that you've been putting in, you have been putting it in yourself, and you have no longer been putting it into other individuals that may be stopping you or hindering you on your growth. You got to remember, Virgo, mentally, you got to remove all this pain that you got from deep within. If somebody done something wrong with you, you got to forgive them, let go, erase the memory, learn the lesson, erase the memory to keep going. Now, with these people trying to keep you in control, it's blocking your healing. It's time for you to release yourself from this, time to purify yourself, and it's time to cleanse yourself to move forward. Now, the more you start to stay in control, the more you starting to understand about how not to give people second chances, how not to give people reconciliation tries for you to go back into some type of emotional storm or some type of instability that's going to affect you. Now, are you thinking about these situations? You are finally removing the past from you, but you got to remove the people that's going to try to reinvent that past back into your life. You are no longer daydreaming about some type of long ending with somebody or some type of long-term goal when it comes to something that's not making you happy. With these second chances, you are starting to understand about the memories that you've been dwelling on, and you are understanding how to break free and be free from everything that you've been in. Now, in a bad way. Now, for the good light about it, you are understanding and believing in yourself to be more reliable and be more loyal to the things that make you happy. And you are avoiding and you are pushing yourself away from these tower moments, and you are blocking individuals now that maybe had some type of deep connection with you or some type of unity with you, because with every cause come with an effect, and I guess the consequences what came through has put you in some type of dharma where you are starting to receive the good as other people are going through their karma. To each his own, take it as it resonates. Now, I feel like you no longer being devoted to somebody because you don't went through so much sorrow, grief, and depression, where it created you a new light for you to find peace. You are no longer having this energy, or you are no longer dealing with somebody who is non-committal, or you are no longer dealing with somebody who may be have this only want you for sexual activities. Okay, now to say it like that. Now, I feel like the challenge is you are starting to understand how loyal you was to people that you have made mistakes with, people that made you feel like a victim. You are starting to be more aware, and you are starting to understand the importance and value that you carry within your life that makes you so beautiful. Now, people don't understand you, Virgo. Now, you are very bright, you are very intelligent, and you got to understand within yourself and see the own realization that once you start believing in you, nobody can bring you down. Nobody can't tear you apart. Nobody can't put you in bad situations, because all the sorrow you've been through, you don't reach your final breaking point, and now you are no longer being overwhelmed when it comes to people, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to offers. You living in the moment, and you are flowing the way how spirit wants you to. Now you are starting to clear your head, and this is what's helping you see things in a different perspective. You are starting to transmute the energy of what's in the dark to the light. So if anything that was hurting you or made you see your shadow side and made you do shadow work, you have transmuted that energy to see a different aspect instead of walking in a negative mindset. Now, this is a challenge for some of you. Try to go through one day without thinking negative, okay? And I'm gonna try to work on that too, because I'm a Virgo as well, and I know sometimes I wake up with the what ifs. No, instead of what if something bad, let's what if things are good. So we are transmuting that energy. And then again, if somebody try to put you in the challenges right now to make you go through this, somebody may try to say some type of communication magic to try to make you feel stuck or tied down or make you feel like you are captive. And right now, you are returning back to yourself. You have forgiven yourself for allowing yourself go through that. And some people are sorry for putting you through that. But this was a lesson to help you on how not to be so committed to those who are not committed to you. Ashe, amen. Let's see what we got for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Now, if it's resonate for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. And again, shout out to everybody that's rocking with your boy right about now. Okay, now rocking with Spirit, now rocking with Waunstar, rocking with Spirit. Now, I feel like some of the challenges is some type of action that it may be challenging for you because you may not be thinking things clearly, or you may have a little bit too much emotional passion when it comes to things that may not be suitable or working out. Now, some of you can't get your cake and ice cream, and I feel like that too. I know some of us want that, but I feel like you are starting to understand the lessons of the transformations within yourself so you can avoid all of these moments that keep putting you in a downhill or a spiral. Now, I feel like you are no longer being in too many delays when people is trying to take authority maybe over your finances, or maybe trying to take authority or power over you or your energy, because you starting to realize you hold this energy and you're a queen. And yeah, they perceive to be something that they're not, but you starting to realize the efforts that they put in can no longer mentally have you just run just first straight out. And that used to be a challenge. You are starting to see the different aspects in the life, and you are progressing better. You are overcoming the challenges. You are overcoming over your fears. You are being very intellectual and strategic while you are turning around and making nice career paths and choices throughout your journey. Now, to close this out for you, Spirit want me to tell you right now, just because you made some poor choices in your life, it's time for you to take that leap of faith one more time, okay? Now, think about you taking this leap of faith. The more you take this leap of faith, the better off you will be. Don't be scared of trying something new. Don't scared about going on a new career path. Don't be scared about involving yourself for my singles that want to be in a new relationship. Now, if you invested a lot of energy in somebody and you single and somebody ain't put a ring on you, just remember you are still in the dating phases. Just because you have invested all your eggs in that one basket doesn't mean that is your permanent basket, because they didn't put no ring on you, okay? So continue to live your life accordingly. Now, somebody don't want to live up to your expectations and boundaries, that's on them. Let them do what they got to do in their life, all because while you are turning around and understanding these choices that you made about how impulsive you may have acted on it, again, you are starting to take this new leap of faith, and you are hitting some type of ending point dealing with the delays from people dimming your light as you looking at different aspects. You hold the energy, and you are no longer frustrated about the choice that you need to make to overcome over your fears while you being strategic doing that. Now, the changes that you're making mentally and logically, you are moving away from sneaky and manipulative people that has been in your life for far too long. You are moving away from people that's trying to keep you mentally stuck or mentally trapped, all because you are starting to respect your boundaries. And you getting people to respect your boundaries as well. Now, dealing with narcissistic type of energies of people, you done went through the healing phases of following your heart. You are following your intuition. Not only that, you are letting your intuition lead you, but you are not letting your emotions lead you. Now, some of you may be feeling like this energy, but you got to understand right now, what you are going through for this new cycle changes is unavoidable. You got to go through the changes, so you are thinking it, you've been pondering, you've been taking action for the knowledge that you seek to open up this new awareness that you have for life. Now, be honest with yourself. That's a challenge too. You are too busy being naive. If you see somebody not treating you right, be honest with yourself. They're not treating you right. If you don't want to take that, be honest with yourself. Don't take it. Don't let nobody dim your light. Don't let nobody misguide you or mislead you down a path that you do not need to go down or don't want to go down. Now, you got to understand, sometimes you need to challenge your perception. Start looking at things differently. Don't just look at it the way how Virgos look at it, and we look at it as a long way, but look at it in the eye of the beholder that you may be dealing with, okay? Now, Spirit guides in the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? Now, I feel like on a spiritual sense, yeah, people are trying to antagonize you to fall off your course or antagonize you to derail you. Now, keep staying strong during these spiritual attacks, okay? People looking at you like you're a prey, especially these people around you like wolves in sheep clothing, or you may be riding very, very fast on a new journey, and you got to watch the information that you keep because they looking at you like somebody they can get over on. Now, with the Three of Pentacles basically being in reverse, it is letting me know you may have some failed partnerships when it came to you spiritually trying to be in line with other people that's supposed to be your spiritual family. Now, I feel like, yeah, was it good news? Did it feel good? Yes, but then again, you had to watch out because all these people that you thought was your spiritual family, they was the main ones cutting you off. They were the one giving you this good news energy, talking about I got something good for you, but the whole time they was waiting for an opportunity to strike to put you back down. Now, even though you may feel like you invested a lot into a lot of people, invested a lot into a lot of businesses, invested a lot into your old self. Now you are starting to be aware of who you are and what you need to do. And now you are no longer holding people for accountable. You are no longer having greed for those who you know that's not good for you. So mentally keep yourself together and keep yourself on a beautiful light. Ashe, ashe, amen. Ashe, ashe, amen. Let's see what else do we got for the beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, a cross watcher before we get up out of here. Now, I am a miracle of nature. I am a miracle of nature. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste, salah. Now, the other one is, I am successful in every role that comes my way. I am successful in every role that comes my way. Ashe, ashe, amen, salah. Namaste. Money come easily and often to me. Money come easily and often to me. Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste, salah. I am manifesting my ideal home in every way. I am manifesting my ideal home in every way. Now, to close this out, the card I like to say for the day is the Six of Cups basically being in reverse. Virgo, to close this out in conclusion, understand the memories and understand the life lessons and the life choices of how people treated you and even how you allowed yourself to go through it. Do not let yourself be in a mental depression or a mental low. You got to understand how to brace your challenges, understand what they are, tackle over them and move forward. Will it be easy? No. It's a day-by-day process, but if you take a step better, a baby step better than no step, or a big step better than no step, you are doing the developments and you are moving in a progression towards a better light. So I just want to say, I love you, God love you, the universe love you. You want a personal reading, get at me, text me, we can make that happen. So till the next time, ashe, ashe, amen, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Till I see y'all to the next time. Namaste, baby. Salah. Yep.